Tonight is going to be a slow cooker meal. So in here we've got some diced carrots, some tomatoes that were coming to the end of their lives, and some red peppers, squirted in some tomato puree, and I have used lazy garlic. We have got proper garlic, but as it was in the fridge I'm using that. Then over in the pan I'm frying up some onions. Now I normally just put the onions straight into the slow cooker, but I thought today I would fry them off first. In here we've got some cumin and a little bit of turmeric and some dried chillies frying in some oil. I'm just going to sweat those off. I'm going to add some red kidney beans. This one happens to be in chilli sauce, so I'm going to add that. And then we managed to get 2 of these free from Olio, so I am going to stick them both in because it will serve us for 2 meals. The beans have gone in with some black pepper, and I'm just going to season with some salt. The onions aren't fully cooked through, but they'll cook some more once they are in the slow cooker. Everything's been mixed in and it's going to be set to low. Make sure you switch on your mains. And I'm not going to add any more liquid at this stage, but it'll probably need a bit more liquid later. We're just going to let that do its thing and see what happens. You ready to take a peek? I know you're not supposed to lift the lid off slow cookers, but I do. I need to give it a stir. I'm going to come in now with a bit of Worcestershire sauce, the original stuff. Just, I don't know, give it a few splashes. And we've got here a big tub of Italian seasoning. And because I thought, well, I've not put any herbs in, so I'll give that a good shake. Mix it all in. Can you smell it yet? So I'm not going to taste it yet because I want to make sure that mince is cooked through. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of, oh, it's steamed up. It's got quite a bit of saucy bit already, so I'm glad that I didn't add any like tinned tomatoes or anything yet. That's coming on nicely. Going to let that keep on cooking, baby. Put the lid back on, get the heat back in, and we'll see you on the next round. So I've just done the taste test and I feel like it could do with just a little bit more chilli, and I'm also going to add in an oxo stock cube because I want it to be more beefy tasting. I don't need like loads more chilli because I think you can always add in afterwards. Get this beef stock in here, beef it up a bit. And it could do with some more salt, but I'm hoping that by putting the beef stock in, it will help to make it more salty. I can't do this with holding the phone, so I'm going to mix that in. And, you know, just got to keep testing these things. I very, very rarely follow recipes. I just tend to stick it in and hope for the best. So we got some dip from Olio as well, and here's the final result. We've got some lettuce and we're stuffing it in some wraps, also from Olio. So we're doing quite well for our very low cost meal. Now to taste it. So that's the verdict. Got a nice clean bowl. Had a kick of chilli. So I mean, it was meant to be like a chilli. I'm just going to show you the wraps. So the date on the packet is the 30th of September. And they are absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just as fresh, and we're now, what's the date today? 23rd of October. Just goes to show, when things are wrapped up like this and sealed, they will last a lot longer than what the date says on the packet. So I don't know if this is I presume it's best before date. So remember, best before dates aren't necessarily used by dates. But yeah, a very super cheap meal. It'd be interesting to work out actually how much it cost for a can of kidney beans, the lettuce, the carrots were from Olio, and so tomatoes. A very, very cheap meal. There we go, pleased with that.